Last week, the Cars universe expanded with the release of the series of shorts Cars on the Road, so I thought it'd be a nice companion video to rank all 5 Cars and Planes movies, from the worst to the best. Now, to be fair, I don't think any of these movies are great. I don't think any of the Cars or Planes movies are great, but the ones that are higher up on the list, they're good. So I'm not going to be gushing about any of them. I'm going to be saying, yeah, they're good. You know, the ones higher on the list, not great, but they're good. But anyway, coming in at last place at number 5 is Cars 2. A movie that took a movie about racing and turned into James Bond with cars, and made Mater supposed to be a comic relief character, the main character, which was a huge mistake. It's also way too violent and dark for its G rating, as it involves scenes of gun violence and a scene where a spy car is essentially tortured to death. Fun stuff! Number 4, Planes. This is kind of what Cars 2 was trying to be, at least in terms of the race around the world idea. It's got some clever jokes, but really, at the end of the day, it's still pretty mediocre, as it does also repeat a lot of story elements from the other Cars movies. In fact, it was originally supposed to be direct-to-video, but money-hungry Disney decided to put it in theaters at the last second, and you can tell. It's enjoyable enough, but it feels like exactly what it is, a cash grab made without Pixar's involvement. Number 3, Planes, Fire, and Rescue. Yeah, this one still feels like an unnecessary cash grab, but it does feel like there is a bit more effort put into it. This one feels like they wanted to make something good, a movie that is dedicated to the firefighters. It does take a few elements from Cars 3, so it's not as original as it could have been, but it has excitement, and I actually cared about what was going to happen in this one. Number 2, Cars 3, a loving tribute to the late Paul Newman. This is definitely the most mature of the Cars films, as it shies away from some of the lowbrow humor of the other installments and deals with themes of aging and carrying a legacy. What does hold it back is the ending. It is a bit contrived, but as far as a tribute film to Paul Newman goes, I think they did a wonderful job. And coming in at number 1 is Cars. Though it's not Pixar's strongest material, on Pixar rankings, it's nowhere this high. It's not even in the top 10 on Pixar rankings. But in terms of a ranking of the Cars cinematic universe, it comes in first. It's got a character who learns life lessons throughout the film. The California scenery, even though it's animated, is still gorgeous. It's got some jokes for the parents that will fly over the kids' heads. And well, again, it's not my favorite Pixar film. Compared to the Cars universe films on this list, it's the best, even though that's not really much of an achievement. So you're going to share ranking of the Cars and Planes movies, and I will see you next time.